Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me. I want you to know that I love you, and I want you to know that no matter what you are going through, I want you to keep on growing. Don't stop growing, no matter what's going on around you, because it's a spiritual warfare. We're going to keep on going through it. I'm telling you, stuff is going to continue to happen, but we got to rise from it. We got to rise above the oppression. Seriously, we really do. And we got to deal with the spiritual warfare in a different way than how we've been dealing with it. See, we've been attacking right along with being attacked. And then when we turn around and attack, then there go all kind of chaos, negativity, and drama. We just got off the ball of confusion. So, we getting ready to get on something different. We understand what the temptations were trying to tell us. We really couldn't, we were listening back then, but we really listening now. What they were trying to tell us, the world has become a ball of confusion. That's exactly what it is. It's a dog eat dog world now. Nobody cares about nobody, really. Your own family, your own blood, and people you've been knowing for years and years and years, who you never thought would disappoint you, but they do. And it's a very hurting feeling to sit back and watch somebody let you down, and helplessly. There's nothing you can do about it. They letting you down. They let you down, and the love is gone. They done put hate and bitterness and evilness, all kind of stuff in place of the love, and took the love away. But God is love. God created us. God is love. We can overcome this evilness, this oppression, the oppression in our life, the oppression that we have turned inward, the oppression that we are dealing with. We can overcome if we trust and believe that love will conquer. Love will drive out hate. You have to believe that. You can't just say it. You have to truly believe it. And I truly do believe it. It does work. It does work because there's no room for evil. When you're trying to do right and you steady throwing love, and there's no room for evil, it would be removed out the situation. Just like how my husband was driven away. Love drives out hate. It does. And then we got to remove ourselves from situations. Situations that are not helpful for us, that are not healthy for us, really. And that it's not healthy. When someone takes away your happiness, it's time to leave. It's time to get away, especially if they're not willing to change it. If they're not willing to see that they have a problem and want to say it's all you, because that's what a narcissist will do. A narcissist will tell you it's all you. Ain't nothing wrong with them. So, people, our mental health is very important. Our physical health and our mental health is very important. If it were not for God and the Grow Program, I don't know where I would be mentally. I don't know that I would really be mentally well. I don't know that I would be physically well, because I was already ballooning at 200 pounds. My health, I couldn't even hardly turn over in the bed because I was pulling so much weight trying to turn over. And and mentally going through trauma that I'm going through, and then to come out of it, I'm sitting up, over the years, really, we had 30 years of Rodney King, and they passed the George Floyd Policing Act. Congratulations, to the Congress for doing that. And but over the years, of just watching this stuff and just being desensitized to it, watching our African brothers and sisters get murdered, and then we just kind of we get placed. Like, I guess I watch what happens on TV. I see it, and it still shocks me. But at the same time, I'm like, what else is new? I'm like everybody else for a while. What else is new? Yeah, they've been doing that for a long time. Yeah, that's what I hear everybody saying. I hear that. Yeah, that's been going on. I mean, my son is 30 years old, and he was a baby. And I remember having a conversation with an elderly gentleman about Rodney King. And he said, what else is new? They've been doing that for years. And here we are 30 years late. How long are we going to be stuck and lost like ships in uncharted waters? How long are we going to say what else is new? It is what it is. That's the way no, it is not. You know, we doing something different. We are overcome. Yes, we know that the evil is working. And while the evil is working, the good is also working, because we are rising and we are growing. You know, we are growing in so many places, you know, places I can't pronounce. I hope to visit one day. Beautiful places. And we're growing. Nobody is alone. You know, we are not alone in this. We are together. We are stronger together. You know, we're stronger together, people. We are. You know, our love and our power and strength in numbers is what's going to pull us out of this oppression. It is. We need to wise up and rise up. We really do. You know, we need to grab a hold of one another, because we really are stronger together. Stop fighting one another. Let's stop making war. Let's make love. Let's stop making war. You know, let's love one another. You know, let's spread love. You know, like I tell you, let's be like the great mountains. You know, let's spread love. Let's begin to grow. I'm telling you, it's hard being disappointed, and it's hard feeling like you alone in the world and no one cares. But someone does. I do. I love you and I care. And just like Dr. King, he loved you, he cared. Just like Harriet Tubman, she loved you, she cared. You know, that's why they spoke. That's why they acted. That's why they did something. I cannot sit back and watch it no more. I can't. You know, not only that, I don't want to. You know, we got the Grow program. We growing. You know, we are headed towards genuine equality. Whether you think we are or not, we really are. We headed towards genuine equality. There are some things working. Even though the evil is still working, the good is still working. You know, we got some people that God has put in place, the beloved ancestors have put in place to work on our behalf, to get some things done for us. You ought to make some things happen to make it a better place for Africans in this country and around the world. You know, not just here. Everybody looks to the United States. Everybody does. So these past 4 years, everybody looked to the United States. Okay, so that's gone. Now we own something different. We got a president who said, I want to end white supremacy. So now everybody's looking to the United States. All these other countries look to the United States. It's a free world. They look to the United States. So what's happening in the United States is what's going to start snowballing. Just like the Grow program has started with just a few people listening. Oh, it's the snowball now. It's big. It's a whole lot of people listening. It's a whole lot of people growing. It's a whole lot of people want to learn how to win the battle. It's a whole lot of people want to overcome oppression. Stop turning oppression inward and turning it outward towards other people. We're going to just get rid of it. We're going to squash it. You know, we're going to squash the oppression just like I'm going to squash the rappers' beef. I'm going to squash what they got going on. That ain't even going to be going on no more, because they're all legends. We cannot continue to attack one another and think we're going to get somewhere doing that. We got to stop with the crime in the community. You know, we got to stop with the lyrics in the songs. We got to stop what we teaching these kids, what we telling these kids, what we putting in their heads and these young people heads, different things they tell them to go do. And then they get caught up in the system. They go to the system. They call, you need to watch that young man who doing that poem called The System. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Shout out to him. But you need to watch that. And these young people getting caught up in this system. It is a system, honey. And the system is out to get us. I'm telling you, the system is out to get us. The system was derived from evil. I'm telling you. And it's not for Africans. but we getting ready to change some things. I'm telling you, we growing. We headed towards genuine equality. Stuff getting ready to change. There's some things getting ready to change. There's some stuff happening. I can see it happen. I'm here to see it happen. The queen has returned. African spirituality is powerful. The queen is here. So I'm growing. I'm growing, and I'm battling the spiritual warfare. I am. But I'm overcoming, honey. I'm winning. I'm winning. And just like the man told me today, he said, I pray blessings over you. I pray the victory. I pray this. And he was telling me some things, honey, that really brought me to tears, and because he's growing with me. So he want to tell me to stay encouraged. Iron sharpens iron. So he want to make sure I stay encouraged. And I'm going to be encouraged, honey. I'm going to encourage you every single day. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to be here. I got to get up when traffic jams come in my life too. So when the traffic jam come, I got to get up, dust myself off, get back up. They done cleared the debris. It's time to go. So I got to keep moving. I can't stop and on this highway. I got to keep going. I got people depending on me. We on the Underground Railroad. This is not going anywhere. I'm telling you, I'm here to stay. So get on and let's start growing. Get your family members and let's start growing. We got like 200 some episodes, so they got plenty of catching up to do. And I'm telling you something. Doing these episodes, I've done enough episodes to last like 2.5 years, really, in 5 months' time. I'm already off the charts as far as the episodes, how they keep up with me, and we just steady growing. I mean, people are really starting to pay attention. People are starting to listen. People are starting to look. People are starting to watch. People want to grow. They want to know how to win the battle. This battle of good and evil. How do you overcome? People steady coming at me, steady doing stuff to me, steady hurting me, steady letting me down, steady disappointing me. But I'm going to tell you something. Count on you and you won't go wrong. Count on you. Stop counting on them. Stop asking folks to do different things for you, because look, they don't even want to be bothered. That's just how it is now. They don't want to be bothered until they see you come up, till they see you rise up. Then, yeah, I was a part of that. Yeah, I knew such and such. I did this. That's just how people are. But I'm going to tell you something. You want to do something, you got your God-given purpose, and you want to do it, honey, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and step out there on faith, because that's exactly what I did with the Grow program, honey, and look at us growing. We are growing. We are rising. We are reaching our greatness in God. We gonna make it, honey, and thank you so much for all of you, all of your encouraging words on Twitter, different things that you say to me. I sure appreciate you. I really do. I want you to know that iron sharpens iron, and we going to reach our greatness in God. We going to make it, honey. We going to make it. You are not alone. I'm telling you, you are not alone. And really, Michael Jackson really was telling you that you are not alone. Sometimes you got to take these words, these lyrics, and just go back and read over like still water. I used to listen to that song when I was a kid, but I never knew what it meant. I didn't know still waters meant that I love you as deep as the water. I didn't know that. Come to find out, the temptation touched me the other day. And to let me know I love you. The water run deep as my love. So I had to let you know the water runs as deep as my love for you. Still waters run deep. They do. And I love you. You are not alone. Don't think you by yourself going through. And we are not here to go through. We are here to win the battle. We are conquerors, and we are going to rise above this circumstance, rise above everything, rise above the spiritual warfare, the chaos, negativity, and drama. We're going to get rid of that too. We're going to rise above all of it, my people. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom all over the world. I love you. Let's rise.